Do your best impression of me.
We're gonna get some Whole Foods and rolls, and it's just jarring, Huli.
It's just jarring.
You always say jarring for some reason.
Really?
That's one word that I always like. That was a terrible impression, by the way.
It was awful. I just feel like mine would be like, dude.
That's so true, though.
Yeah. If for some reason I lost all of my memory, what is the first thing you'd tell me about us?
I don't know why, but I thought of this, that we have a friendship tattoo, kind of.
Oh my God, yeah.
It would be cool to say that, just so it's like we have a tattoo of each other, like we're supposed to be in each other's life forever.
Yeah.
I would say that we're each other's healthy mirror. Like that like our friendship is very healthy, and like our friendship is a good place to kind of like touch base and like
yes. I think I would say something along those lines too, but I would say like this is like a safe place.
Yeah, I would say
to go too. Just
like whatever.
Throw it out there. You know.
Be open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way.
This is a safe place. This is a good place to just
not be judged.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Describe the first moment you realized you could fully trust me.
Wow. I don't know if I can remember that. You know what's coming to mind though, like straight away is I remember the first time you read my writing, and your reflection back to me was like so beautiful. Like it was exactly what I would like want to hear from someone that read what you read. Because it was like, it was like, I know you. And then you just came a lot. Like, it was like you in like full color when you read it. And I remember that because that's obviously, it's like writing is vulnerable, especially what I write about. So it was like, oh, okay. Like this is a good person to share these things with. Like I can share anything with you.
Nice. Because it was a way of knowing you like fully through your writing, because there was always some very mysterious side of you. Like there's more than mysterious. You kept to yourself. So for me, you opened up in a way where I was like, oh God, like my secrets are also okay to be told. If you open up so vulnerably in writing that, and you trusted me to read that, for me it was also like, I have deep dark secrets and they're not weird. And I can share with somebody that would totally understand this.
What do you feel connects us?
I mean, there's so many. Our childhood, like that place, that safe space in our minds when we were kids, because so much stuff was going on the outside that we made this like amazing world in our heads to protect ourselves from what was happening emotionally, specifically. Like I really feel like that. I feel like we're connects us a lot. Obviously, the thing that we talk about all the time is how we go through parallel things in our lives.
Totally.
Like
often at the same time.
We're like, this is happening with a person. I'm like, this is happening with a person for me. Like, I feel like the synchronicities that we go through in our lives in a parallel way. I think I told you this once. I feel like God was like, let's give him like company, so they don't have to go through it.
Right.
They can go through it alone, but they can have somebody else to go through it as well to understand each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like at this point I've pretty much taken it for granted. Like if we like meet up for dinner and I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks, like you will have been on a similar ride as me.
Very similar.
And then we can compare notes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what we do. When do you worry for me the most and why? Oh God. Oh God.
I think anytime like
Oh God.
and I'm sensitive to this because I'm similar. I think that when I see you get like really excited about an opportunity,
Yeah.
and I feel like I don't know anything about this opportunity, right? So I don't know if it's like I don't know what's happening with it, but sometimes when I'm like, oh shit.
But I get it what you be worried. I so get it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. That's a healthy mirror, you know? Like there's a part of me that thinks that it's like,
well, totally.
Is it healthy to be this excited about an opportunity?
But I think to fully flesh that out, when I worry is like, I hope she's like in her center on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think I feel protective of you.
Yeah.
This comes up when we talk about relationships too. When I hear you talk about, oh my God, I met this guy. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about this guy. Maybe that's what I am. I'm like the healthy brother. You know?
Oh shit! I want to talk crap about my
No. Sorry, brothers. I didn't mean like I'm like healthy and they're unhealthy. I just mean like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
no.
Maybe I am a healthy brother.
You're the emotional support.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because that's how I feel like when, and I'm sure you feel the same. I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm sure you feel the same. I mean, you
exactly what I wanted to say.
For 4 years, you probably like every time I'm like, hey, I met this woman. You're like, oh, great. She sounds
really. How many times have I?
Sounds great.
I'm gonna marry her, and I'm like,
That's funny.
Yeah, but I think to turn it back around, I worry about you the most. I guess is in those like moments of euphoria as well.
What's a pain in me you wish you could heal?
Oh gosh. Yeah, that. That deep pain you go through when that breakup happens.
I wish you could too. Can you do it now?
Oh my God. I wish I could have just fish it out of there somehow. I also understand you so much because I think that's also my defense mechanism. You turtled up on it and then you come out to the world and then you talk about it. I'm okay.
I know.
And it's like, you're so, like, I admire that of you so much. Like, you know your boundaries. You know when you're like, guys, bye. Like, I'm out. More than making a joke of it. The fact that you have an exhibition, like, it's also like, I need the ocean. I'm going to go surfing. You know, like, you take care of yourself in a way that it has inspired me 100%.
Thanks.
Because you really know where, like, I'll lose it if I don't do this. And that's pretty awesome. What's one experience you wish I never had?
Wow. That's funny. What's one experience that I wish that you never had? That's a hard one because I feel like you're these traumatic experiences that you've had in the past have really shaped you and informed your life and have been like gifts in their own way, right?
And I feel the same way for you.
And I know that you've sort of like that's how you hold it. So to tell you that I wish that didn't happen to you seems strange. You know what? I can come up with something here.
Okay.
I was gonna say like I wish that you felt like more taken care of in your family, or like more like people were looking out for you more emotionally. Yeah, emotionally taken care of. But again, I understand that was part of your process.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and they did shape me to be the person that I am, to have the friendship that I have with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Period.
Why am I in your life?
Because you're my healthy mirror.
Okay.
What in our relationship are you most grateful for?
Fun, laughter, because you remind me that I don't have to be so serious, because I'm so fucking serious. And I think even honestly, like our friendship has allowed me to relax in certain ways, you know, like you like give me shit for being stiff, you know, like, so like with the leaving thing, Like, I mean, that is actually self-care, by the way. Like,
I know.
Like having a time limit that I'm going to stay in a place because I get exhausted. But I love the fact that you were the one that was like, he's got a fucking time limit. You know, like you were the one that called me out for that.
Yeah. And honestly, there was something about the environment we were in that people were trying to give you, they were trying to be like, oh, but why are you leaving?
Yeah, the guilt.
They were trying to guilt you. Exactly. So I
Yeah.
guess that's why I was so giving you shit in a way, because it was like,
Sure.
guys, he has an expiration. Like, let him go.
Yeah.
Like, it was more of like, people, you take care of your own fucking business. He needs to leave almost, you know? Like, almost very big sister of me, trying to take care of you, if anything.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think your life would be different if we never met? Do you think you'd have a different outlook on life?
Fuck yes.
Easy. I agree.
Okay. If this were to be our last conversation, what's one thing you never want me to forget?
That I love you.
I love you too.
Hey there. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that conversation and want to ask these questions to your own friends, check out the And Friends Edition card game, which you can find at theskindeep.com/shop.